Okay, the caffeine wore off. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the walkthrough. Let's duel this guy now. The machine. It's not quite working right. Unlike Dr. Mason's machine, this machine is very complicated. Let's see here. You want to duel against me? Why, sure I would! By the way, in case you don't realize, that machine in back there looks just like a Game Boy or Game Boy Color. A little bit of tiny reference. So, for a prize duel, he's got the lovely Nidoran deck, and his strategy is to bring out Nidoqueen, and a bunch of Nidoqueens to power up Nidoqueen's Boyfriend's attack. No basic Pokemon, huh? Interesting. Basically, Boyfriend's does 20 damage plus 20 more for every Nidoking in play, but it's very difficult for him to really get this strategy running, because generally you're going to be knocking out Pokemon faster than he's going to be evolving them, so yeah. I don't have a single energy card in my hand, are you kidding me? Well, maybe he'll be able to actually power up some Pokemon, we'll see. I'll just put everything I have out and call it the start of the game. We'll see how things go. I'm going first, I got Fire Energy, that's more useful on Magmar in my opinion. So I'm gonna choose not to attack with Pikachu, even though I could gnaw at the Nidoran female. It just would be handier to have Magmar for the future. Magmar is a tricky little dicky. 10 damage. You're pretty much always gonna expect some damage from Fury Swipes. It's just how things are gonna go. And I'm gonna put that fire right on Magmar because I'm grabbing it. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is looking pretty. He must have a pretty decent hand to be able to evolve this soon. No, that has no effect. And Lightning Energy. Suppose I can retreat over to Magmar now and hope for a poison here. If I get heads, it's poisoned. Oh, very nice. So that'll be actually do 30 damage this turn. Oh, and it'll accumulate to 40 at the end of his turn. Very nice. He's probably gonna want to switch. Probably. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because the Nidoqueen that comes after Nidorina is kind of his ace Pokemon, and he'd like to protect that. So, yeah. By the way, that Call for Friends thing, probably not super useful. At least because, I mean, I guess it thins the deck a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna go for another Smog. Oh, yeah! That's exactly what I was hoping for. Woo! Feel the pain of the poison. It's going. It's going down. Oh, nope, it's not going down. Dang, switchy flip-flopper. Kangaskhan could come in handy for the future, but let's hope for another poison! Unbelievable! It's another head coin flip. It's entirely random, too. It's just working out for me. And he's probably going to switch again if he can help it. No, not going to. I guess he's tired of doing all these switches. He's like, oh, I'm kind of stuck. He just keeps poisoning me. I can't take it anymore. I guess I'll plop that on Kangaskhan and hope for another head coin flip. Oh, my streak has ended. That's alright, though. I put him on the ropes quite a few turns there. And that is what I'm always hoping for. To keep the pressure on the opponents, if at all possible. And a little bit of scratch damage, literally, from the Fury Swipes. Computer search. Can I get some use out of that? Maybe, like evolving Pikachu to Raichu. But for now, I'm going to power up Kangaskhan for the future in the form of Comet Punch. I think that's going to be pretty broken this early in the game's... versus this early in the game's decks. None of the Science Club members' decks are really super strong, which is why I decided to come here second, because I figure it'd be another nice beginner's place for people with beginners, I should say starter decks, to start out with. So yeah, I guess I'll plop that on Machop and do a little Billy? Oh, Professor Oak, very nice. I mean, I already had, oh, I thought I had another Professor... No, wait, I was thinking a computer search for some reason. I don't know, I'm derping. I'll place Rattata on the bench, and hope for heads! Aww, my luck has seemingly run out. But that is okay. We will make it. We will do well. We will excel. And nope. By the way, I doubt he's gonna put out Pinsir while I have Magmar out because of the whole fire weakness I believe Pinsir has. Yeah. So I'm kind of preventing him from doing so. I'm gonna keep powering up Kangaskhan though, and this Smog will take it out. Woo! Oh yeah. How do you like that? Probably not that much. And Doduo, yep, not gonna put out Pinsir, I thought so. But he is powering up Pinsir. Maybe his plan is to, like, guillotine Magmar once he is ready, but by then I've got Kangaskhan, so... As a matter of fact, I could actually try to knock out Doduo with Kangaskhan by hoping for 3 coin flips with the Comet Punch, because, you know, for every coin flip you get out of 4, you do 20 damage on Comet Punch, as I showed you before. So I have a decent chance of knocking out Doduo, but I'm just gonna keep sticking with Magmar here. Iron Grip. So he's gonna try and stall me out. Nope, that failed. So I'm gonna be able to do at least 40 damage to him till that Pinsir next turn. Why I say at least? It's because of the poison, but now that I notice, I got plus power. I mean, I know I had that, but I wasn't really thinking of needing to use that. But if I get a heads on this, I win the game. Ready? 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 Ah! Oh, this is gonna do 40 damage plus the plus power, so that's 50. And if I would have got the poison, that would have equaled 60, and I would have won the game. So he's probably gonna switch out. Oh yeah, I figured. Let's see, what do I have here? I could computer search. Oh wait. How's it? You know what? Why don't I just Gust of Wind? Why am I complicating things here? And I win. Oh yeah! And with me winning in about 7 minutes, there will most certainly be another duel coming this part. Oh yeah! My theory is that the machine's malfunctioning caused it. Sure, blame it on the machine. And not your overly high expectations for your Nidoran deck. Oh, Articuno. This is pretty nice in an all-water deck, especially if you have Rain Dance Blastoise, because of its stalling properties with Freeze Dry, as well as the ability to pick at Pokemon at your opponent's bench. It can also hit your own bench as well, but you know, it's kind of the risk of using Blizzard. I think you've seen Rhydon before. Yeah. Mr. Fuji is a kind of weird card. It can be used for some combos, like cycling out to grab Pokemon back and forth from your deck with a special version of Zapdos type of deck, but I'll cover that a little bit later. I think you've seen this, didn't you? Well, no, you've seen that. It's pretty simple effect overall. You know Meowth, right? Yeah. This is a new version of Pikachu you probably haven't seen. This one allows you to attack your opponent's bench Pokemon. But it's kind of energy pricey. Then again, it's 2 for technically 30, so maybe not. But the thing is, that's the only attack it has, and it requires 2 specific lightning energy, so it's kinda not the best early game Pikachu. So use that one at your own, I should say use that one to your best interests at the time, I guess you could say. I'm pretty sure you probably know Nidoran female by now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know this as well, so let's just move on. Alright, Vileplume. Oh, this is the one that Nikki was gonna use, you know, the Club Master, but nope! She failed. But anyway, that heal move is pretty handy for continually healing your Pokemon if at all possible, because it keeps offsetting damage, similar to what you can do with Defender. So yeah, and there's the Petal Dance, which can do 120 damage. Excuse me. Dratini. Not bad if I get a old Dragonair later on. Oh, here's another one of those EV evolutions that use colorless energy. Pretty nice for an all-you-can-eat type of deck. You've seen that, you know that, you know that. Oh, no! Oh, yeah! That's going straight in my deck. Shellder. Do you see? Yeah, I showed you Shellder. Oh, did I get 2 Meowths in a row? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Interesting. Alright, so for that energy removal, let's see what I can flip-flop out of here. Definitely go in. And... do I really need a... I could probably use a switch. Honestly, the least effective thing I have here in my trainers is probably the potion, so I'm gonna drop one. Alright, now that I got that sorted out, I'll go over to this guy. Hey you! Rick Clubmaster is in the middle of an important experiment. You told me that before! But I'm ready to duel you now. So I most certainly try and defeat you here. So he's got a flying Pokemon deck, and what you want to do is use your lightning Pokemon versus it, because most of his Pokemon are weak against your lightning Pokemon. Most of them. There are some exceptions of his flying Pokemon, such as, say, his Zubat, Golbats, which have the psychic weakness, but you'll see as I get into stuff here. He doesn't have a completely flying deck, is what I'm saying here. You know, a flying stereotype deck, I guess. Yeah, I'll put out Rattata, Charmander on the bench, and Kangaskhan on the bench. Okay? Okay. I'll probably power up Kangaskhan on the side there, in attempts to potentially use Comet Punch later on, and since Rattata has no retreat cost, I'm gonna switch right over to Pikachu here, because I got one now, and gnaw away at that Pidgey. As you can see, he doesn't have any bench Pokemon there, so, unless he draws it— oh god, Flying Pikachu is one of the worst cards. I should say one of the most annoying cards in the game. You'll see why if he's able to utilize its great power of lucky coin flips. It seems like computers are excessively lucky when it comes to Flying Pikachu for some reason. I don't know why. It's just how it is. And oh god, it can lock out so many Pokemon just straight from using agility or paralyzing Pokemon, and man, you're getting used to bench Pokemon left and right now, aren't you? And here comes the Thunder Shock. Oh no! Here comes the coin flips! Here it comes! Oh boy, my Pikachu is probably doomed! Well, I got a full heal. What I'm gonna do here is full heal, and then I'm going to plus power. And then I'm going to... I'm pretty sure you see where this is going. Thunder Jolt and hope that I get heads. Very nice. No damage to myself. Goodbye, you monstrosity! Goodbye! Oh, I should actually show you Flying Pikachu's attacks. It's a rare promotional card, so you won't see it very often. That's why I'd like to show it to you here. I'll eventually get one myself, and I'll show you where to get one. But you're not going to see one for a while. That's why I'd like to show you now, so you can get an idea of its strategy for the future. So I'm gonna hold B and press left. You can see your opponent's... wait, whoops, excuse me, B and press right. You can see your opponent's discard pile. There's Flying Pikachu. Thundershock paralyzes. Annoying! Fly! Dodges all effects of attacks, including damage! Annoying! So yeah, this Pikachu, for only having 40 HP, is a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'm going to set that up and get a Thunder Jolt going here. Hopefully, I won't do damage to myself and it'll force him to knock out Pikachu. But you never know. Aw, poopers! Oh well. Luck is a part of the game, and I wish I had my other plus power. I guess Charmander. I'll be able to knock out Fearow next turn anyway. Providing things go well. Yeah, Jolpeck can only do a maximum of 40 unless he got a plus power himself. So that's not a big deal. I didn't have any worries about Charmander there. Well, actually I win right now, but I'm just gonna do some stuff for the fun of it, and then do a scratch. Scratch damage for the win! And I win because he has no bench Pokemon. And I guess I sorta kinda got lucky there, since he wasn't able to wreck me with Flying Pikachu, and he didn't really draw that many Pokemon for the bench. But A win is a win, and you got to see what his deck is pretty much about. So, yeah. And he gives us Laboratory Booster Packs! Remember, if you would like to get more cards between parts, feel free to reduel, people. Always remember, it's obvious though. Ooh, there's a muck. Oh yeah, that's a tricky little critter there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I should also show Sludge here. It can do poison, but you're mostly going to be using it for its Pokemon power to lock down stuff like, say, Rain Dance, Blastoise, you know, Charizard, that sort of thing, you know, preventing other people from being able to utilize their Pokemon. And Leasing, pretty sure you've seen the, yeah, because it destroyed me in the last part, maintenance, ugh. Let's move on. I showed you that. You know Grimer, you've seen this Magnemite. I think you've seen this before. Yeah, you've probably seen that before. And you've probably seen Spearow from his flying Pokemon deck if you played. And yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh man, what we get? We got another one of those coming. Oh yes! Yes! This Magmar will be the bane of more opponents' existences. I don't think I showed you this. This is a very nice card for ye ol' poison deck. If you're making a poison deck, I would recommend it to an extent. Even if it has 60 HP, it still puts the pressure on the opponent because of that Poison Fang. Horsey is pretty annoying. It's the water version of Flying Pikachu. Onix is a pretty nice stalling Pokemon for fighting type decks, because it's got a lot of HP, it's got 90 as you've seen, and Harden here, which prevents quite a lot of damage from quite a lot of Pokemon. So yeah. Gambler, oh god, please don't use this, I beg you. Recycle, use this, but don't expect that you'll always get the best out of it, and there we go. Alright, so... well, I gotta kind of bother him for a duel. I mean, I need the Science Medal! But for now, I am going to put that Magmar in by swapping out this one, you know, this version of Magmar, and put in this version of Magmar, because that, in my opinion, is the superior version of Magmar. And with that, I'm gonna end off the part here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next part when I battle Science Boy Rick. Rick Nye, the science guy. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Toodaloo!